Greetings to all. Today is Saturday, June 15th. So we will be reading Proverbs 15, New International NIV Version. That's what NIV stands for, New International Version. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. The eyes of the Lord are everywhere, keeping watch on the wicked and the good. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. A fool spurns a parent's discipline, but whoever heeds correction shows prudence. The house of the righteous contains great treasure, but the income of the wicked bring ruin. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, but the hearts of fools are not upright. The Lord detests the sacrifice of the wicked, but the prayer of the upright pleases him. The Lord detests the way of the wicked, but he loves those who pursue righteousness. Stern discipline awaits anyone who leaves the path. The one who hates correction will die. Death and destruction lie open before the Lord. How much more do human hearts? Right, because he sees everything. Mockers resent correction, so they avoid the wise. A happy heart makes the face cheerful, but heartache crushes the spirit. The discerning heart seeks knowledge, but the mouth of a fool feeds on folly. All the days of the oppressed are wretched, but the cheerful heart has a continual feast. Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Better a small serving vegetable with love than a fattened calf with hatred. A hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the one who is patient calms a quarrel. The way of the sluggard is blocked with thorns, but the path of the upright is a highway. A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly brings joy to one who has no sense, but whoever has understanding keeps straight course. Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed. A person finds joy in giving an apt reply, and how good is a timely word. The path of life leads upward for the prudent to keep them from going down to the realm of the dead. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he sets the widow's boundary stones in place. The Lord detests the thoughts of the wicked, but gracious words are pure in his sight. The greedy bring ruin in their household, but the one who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous weighs its answers, but the mouth of the wicked gushes evil. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayers of the righteous. Light in a messenger's eyes bring joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones. Whoever heeds life-giving correction will be at home among the wise. Those who disregard discipline despise themselves, but the one who heeds correction gains understanding. Wisdom's instruction is to fear the Lord, and humility comes before honor. I actually have a lot of standout verses in this particular chapter. But if you have not already given your heart to Christ yet, why not? The sooner the better. Every day is a present. We don't know how big or small that present will be. So let's take it for what it is. A present. And appreciate it. And be thankful for it. Every day we want to be repenting for our sins, known and unknown, asking for forgiveness, forgiving others, giving thanks, praise and worship. And we also want to make sure that we're doing check-ins with the Lord daily with the status of our heart. So we just want to be asking him Psalms 139 verses 23 and 24 daily from a sincere, humble heart. Just asking him, search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And see if there be any wicked way in me. And lead me in the way everlasting. That is so, so you say this to the Lord. He gonna show you. He will definitely show you. But you will have to be in a quiet space and place for him to show you. So yeah, you're definitely gonna want to make sure you're doing that. But no, yeah, for sure, he definitely will show you and tell you. And it's so easy for us to always ask God for this and ask God for that when it comes to what we want. But we don't never check in with him about what he wants. And what he want us to do. So if we're really trying to be successful in life, that I think would be a great way to get a foothold of that, because in reality, we still have to remember and respect that God created us. And I'm pretty sure he didn't create us for us to just always be asking him for stuff and for us to do our own thing. Absolutely not. I don't believe that's why he created us. So, finding out these things and then asking him, what's my purpose? What do you want me to do? What do you need me to do? Sometimes we get too comfortable with what we want to do, right? We get way too comfortable with that. And I say we because I fall into this category sometimes too, Prime examples, it's the Sabbath. I'm tired. I wanted to rest. This video should have been out, but I was tired. And I wanted my little rest, and I kept having little disturbances earlier. But I really wanted my rest because it's been a lot going on. Nonetheless, however, God is still wonderful. And guys, listen, He still 1000% loves us, right? Now, when we dropping the ball, sinning and messing up, yes, He does still love us. However, He doesn't love our sin. And now also keep in mind that when we are sinning, He can't look at us. Our angels can't look at us. And if they can't look at us, how they gonna protect us? But see, you would have to understand about the spiritual warfare taking place behind the scenes to even appreciate that protection. But anyway, we love you guys. Please behave. Please behave. And strive to be better today than you were yesterday. That is the only person you want to compete with, who you were yesterday. Don't try to compete with your neighbor or anybody else, please. That is a spirit of envy and jealousy. Those are non-conducive spirits motivating you to even operate like that. Pray and ask God to deliver you from those spirits, because literally those type of spirits can keep you from the kingdom of heaven. So if you subconsciously find yourself being a competitor and you love to compete against people, no, that's actually demonic. That is demonic. That is genuinely demonic. There is nothing holy about competing against each other. Because you have to look at the mechanics that come with competition and competing. It's putting others against others to see who's the best. Are you kidding me? No. Because in the Bible, God tells us to have no respect a person of men. Meaning, like, don't favoritism. And that definitely is like it's a toxic, demonic form of favoritism. And it also fuels the spirit of envy, jealousy, greed, maliciousness, and just that like I have to win at all costs. No. It literally kind of creates a monster. Nah. And if you see you're around somebody who indulges heavily in competition, they love competing, oh yeah, no, slowly drift yourself away from that person. Yeah. Because that situation is going to get so ugly so fast, and you're not even going to be knowing. They're literally going to be competing with you, and you're not even going to be knowing it. Then they're going to get to the point where they're going to be frustrated because they're not affecting you the way they want to. So they're going to go and do dumb, stupid stuff behind the scene. Yo. Treat them like they have the cooties. People who like to compete, they have the cooties. Because I promise you that's a demonic entity. What are you trying to compete for? We're supposed to be lifting each other up, not trying to... Oh, boy. But anyway. Strive to be better today than you were yesterday. If you dabbling in fornication and with fornication, flee from that hoe. She's a hoe. I hate fornication. I don't care for fornication. I was about to say something, but I'm going to keep it cool. Because the spirit of murder was about to... But no, I mean, Because fornication. Oh man. But anyway, we love you guys. Please behave. Be better today than you were yesterday. Only compete with yourself, not with anybody else. Nobody else. But we're gonna get ready to get out of here. As I said, guys, please. Let us strive to be better today than we were yesterday. And our ultimate end goal for every day and our biggest flex for every day should be to know that our actions and the way we conducted ourselves and the way we spoke to others and things of that nature was in line with God and pleasing Him. So yeah, that definitely is the biggest, greatest flex you want to have. Making sure that the capital G God is pleased with you and Jesus, because although I mention them separately, they are still one. Please understand that and respect that. Thank you. They are one, but they are still separate and should be respected as such. But yeah, guys, praise and worship. Being better today than we were yesterday and the day before. And the only person, sorry guys, those the hiccups. Only person we want to compete with is ourselves. Nobody else. Please, because that's a whole demonic agenda in itself that when I get the time I'll spin off into. But yes, guys, we will chitty chat with you later. I might come back on here later with another video because in the book of Deuteronomy, I'm actually seeing some very interesting stuff. And Revelation as well. Oh no, that's right. And Revelation as well. I like that. But yeah. Maybe some stuff in Revelation too. Oh, okay, that's what it was. So look, y'all, because I noticed, right, in the book of Revelations, with the churches that letters were written to, the church in Philadelphia, and if I'm not mistaken, it's like a lot of voodoo stuff that happens in Philadelphia. But the nah, right, to the 7 churches in the province of Asia. And mind you, I've said this before. And I haven't said it in a while, but I've said it before. Yo, this stuff be right in our face. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video in reference to the book of Revelation. And in reference about the 7 provinces in Asia that the churches were written to, because there's no coincidence. And when you look at most of the stuff in America, what does it say? Made in China? Oh, okay. Because wait a minute. I'm going somewhere with this. Somewhere very important with this. So please, you're going to want to be on the lookout for that when I drop that Revelation video. A revelation from Revelations. That's going to be, listen, bombastic. Okay? Guys. If you want wisdom and knowledge, I promise you, it's there. You're going to find it if you seek it. But you're going to have to seek it with a sincere, humble heart. And you're going to want to ask God for godly wisdom, because there is genuinely 2 categories of wisdom. There's the godly wisdom, and then there's the worldly wisdom. The carnal, worldly wisdom can have you being super wise, and you wisely sliding right to hell. You don't want to do that. Because for all that, Lord, take the wisdom from me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be ski sloping me to hell. I don't need it. Right. So, you're going to want to ask God for godly wisdom, because this will help us be in his good graces and good standings, especially with wisdom. Because as I said, with wisdom, like, yo, Solomon had mad wisdom, but that man still went stage left. And God gave him exactly what he asked for, wisdom. But see, I think that's the problem. He wasn't specific. We got to be specific, nitty-gritty specific. Because how he would have said godly wisdom, that would have caused him to curve the dame that even caused his downfall in the first place. Because it was literally because of this one lady who he thought was just so beautiful. He just couldn't get over her raggedy behind beauty, to where he just had to have her, not knowing this lady was a whole demon worshiper. Well, he did know after he inquired about her, which is why he was like, oh, nah, okay, I gotta leave her, where she at. But her beauty kept rewinding in his head like a song that you can't get out of your head. That was no coincidence. But anyway, so with her constantly replaying in his mind, you know what I mean? Right. So, right. There goes that. She actually swindled him out of hooking up with her, to the point where, she pretty much, she swindled the man into boinking her. And that's exactly where his downfall was at. Now notice, right, because at first it was just her beauty he was attracted to, but more than likely because she was beautiful, he wanted to boink her. This is lust and fornication and adultery all in one, because he already was married, okay? And him pursuing her beauty at that rate of constantly thinking about her, that was lust. Him sleeping with her and not even them being married was fornication. You see where I'm going with this? And ironically, the millisecond that he smashed up the little locust, which was what she requested him to do for her to sleep with him, That's when the Spirit of God left him. Because mind you, Solomon had the Spirit of God in him, right? The Spirit of God was in and with him, which is why and how he was even able to maneuver the way he was with his Solomon Pokemon ring, where he was able to like be throwing it at the demons and be catching them and stuff, and had them under his lineage to where they was building the temple for him. So right, the demons actually were the ones who built the temple for him. But and ironically, when he summoned a few of the demons, they told him like, yo, you gonna fall down, boy. You gonna have a downfall. And the ones that told him that he would beat them and get mad at them and have them in prison, but they was telling the truth, because these are still spirits. The demons are still spirits. They know things in the spiritual realm. Every event that takes place on this earth has already taken place in the spiritual realm before it takes place in this realm. The demons already knew Solomon was going to smash up them little musty locusts because of that lady. They tried to tell him that. He didn't want to hear that. He imprisoned the demons because they told him that. He thought they was just hating on him. Boy, these are still spirits. They have the ability to see that type of stuff. So, guys, just so you know, anytime you go to like a psychic reader, tarot card, palm reader, anything pertaining to finding out your future or someone else's future, outside of the Holy Spirit, you are illegally accessing the spiritual realm, and you are automatically, by biblical law, you are subject to God's wrath, and you are subject to him wiping you out in the midst thereof. And like, y'all, that stuff is so dangerous. Y'all really shouldn't even be playing with that. That astral projection, necromancy, whatever you call that garbage. That palm reading, all of that stuff. Yo, y'all gotta chill with that. Like, y'all gotta chill with that. That ain't the way to go. That ain't the way to go. No, y'all don't want to do that. You guys don't want to do that. Anything you want to know, ask the Lord. And in reality, he doesn't even want us worrying about our tomorrow and our future. That stuff is, he knows that. He doesn't want us worrying about that. And when we do, it's kind of like a sin. And when we try to look into that stuff, it's like a sin, because then too, we kind of like, in a way, saying to him like, I want to see for myself, kind of like. And now I want to see for myself stuff. That ain't always it, beloved. Yeah, we don't need to always see for ourselves. No, we don't. Some things is better off to just take the advice of others who have been that route. When they say don't go that way, okay, no, yep, all right, cool, don't go that way. Heard you, got it, not going. Bye. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, please behave and take care.